right, here's an update. We haven't spoken to him in about 6 months. Riley Martin. We first met Riley a couple of years ago when he came to us with a remarkable story. More remarkable than Artie's whore story. Wow. Riley called us to tell us that he had been kidnapped by aliens known as Beovians.
Hasn't he been telling us that the world is coming to an end for a very long time?
Yeah.
When's it going to happen?
When Artie's whore gives back the money.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so, Jesus Christ.
Can we get back to Casey killing his dog?
Anyway, Riley has been in contact again with the Beovians. He claims that this is all true. He's written several books about it. He is a noted author.
He's the only one who reads his book.
Yeah. He's out of prison, by the way, for quite some time now.
What was he in prison for? They don't lock you up for being abducted.
He was in prison because he was framed in a coke buy.
Ah.
Remember that, Riley?
Yes.
That happened to me.
How you doing?
Yeah, he was framed up, and now he's done his time.
Is it because you're black?
Of course. Of course it was. Right, Riley?
Basically.
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
basically, if he'd been a white man, they never would have busted him.
Not a problem.
Am I right about that?
Well, actually, they wouldn't have made such a big deal out of it. In watching ETV and looking at all the people in Hollywood since it started, for my little chintzy crime, I could run for Pope. You know, than to be among you guys.
Let me ask you something, Riley,
yes.
and this has nothing to do with Beovians or anything else. This has to do with your life experience.
Yeah.
Let's say you go to Vegas, okay?
Yeah.
You're at a strip club, a girl's giving you a dance. She gives you her phone number. You go back to your hotel room, you call her, and she says, hey, what are you doing? I'll come over. She comes over, she gets into the bed with you, she has sex with you. After she's done with you, she goes, that'll be $500. What would you do?
Well, I would tell her for allowing you into my illustrious presence, that's $200.
Right.
For coming into my room and laying on my beautiful bed, that's another $200. And for having been allowed my touch, that's another $300. Therefore, you only owe me $200, babes.
Right.
Bye.
Bitch.
All of a sudden, she owes him money.
Yeah, you see, I'm thinking more like Riley. Riley might have rocks in his head from this Beovian story, but he certainly knows how to handle a hooker.
Now, you see how you should have handled it, Artie?
Boy, that would have been smooth.
So, Riley, just to get an update now, you've been visited again by the Beovians.
Oh,
right. Earlier in the year, they gave me some information about an earthquake out on the West Coast that happened on schedule. Now, we taped this. Also, that ships would be seen over this area in Jersey and New York around late July. It happened on schedule. They also told me on September 2nd that there would be a great upgrade in the Middle Eastern violence thing. Well, I was thinking that they were just talking about, say, Israel, et cetera, et cetera. But now I realize that there may have been some indication to the September 11th thing.
How come they can't be specific, Riley? How come they can't be specific?
Well, they are, in most cases, I'm about 95% correct. I always have been. For instance...
Now, Riley, you're calling today because you're giving away a couple of tickets to the Great Mothership.
That is correct.
Which is currently located in the vicinity of Saturn.
That is correct.
So what you're doing is, I guess you have a website?
Yeah, I have a website.
Yeah, how do you give away tickets to the mothership? I mean, can you guarantee that the person will be brought to the mothership?
I can guarantee that person, when the time comes, and I'm thinking late 2011 or early 2012 at the outside, if we keep going the way we're going, that person has a ride if they so desire to take it.
I see. So,
but there's one other thing, Howard, that I need to tell you now at this moment. I've been getting some information, and the people in Canada who are listening to you, I suggest that you beef up security around the relay stations of the power stations up there, starting today, starting now, for the next several weeks, I suppose, because...
Are you saying terrorism will now take place in Canada?
I'm saying that in knocking out certain relays up there, that they could conceivably black out you and most of the East Coast.
So you're saying the space aliens told you this?
They gave me this information
By the way, while Riley Martin is giving away a trip on a Behuvian ship, I'm giving away Cinderella's bra on my website.
How much?
How much?
Are you giving it away?
$50.
How much are Riley's tickets?
He's giving them away.
Oh, they're free.
Today I'm giving away a couple. My website is thecomingoftan, TAN.com, thecomingoftan.com. And you can see some of the tickets, some of the symbols on the website and what have you.
And what have you.
Well, there it is. If you want to get in on this amazing offer where you will be on the mothership, which is currently in the vicinity of Saturn.
Right.
When you get on the mothership?
I believe NASA has taken photographs in latter years of
Why would I want to be on the mothership? Why would I want to be on the mothership? Where would I be?
By late 2011 or early 2012, I would not have to convince you that it's time to go. If we keep going like we're going.
Why don't the Behuvians, why would they want to give us a ride?
They are just like you want to save the whale. They will not allow the human species itself to just perish from the universe. But
will I be stuck on the ship with you if I'm on there? Will you be on there?
Well, I should hope that you would have accommodations all the way across the ship from mine. Do you understand?
Did the Behuvians save
Robin,
dinosaurs?
you can have hers a little closer.
Did they save dinosaurs? The Behuvians?
The Behuvians destroyed the dinosaurs.
Oh, really?
Why?
Yeah. Because had the dinosaurs lived, there would not have been any warm-blooded creatures on this planet. They were longer lived, more prolific, bigger, faster, and they were becoming warm-blooded. So there are reptile planets, out in the galaxies.
A lot of people have questions about this. Sam, you're on with...
Hello.
Hello.
Riley Martin.
Hi.
Hi, Sam. What's up?
Hi, Howard.
Yeah.
How are you?
Come on.
I think your friend over here, he's a big liar.
Oh, you think so?
It doesn't make sense.
You don't think his story makes sense?
No. He's
really?
a big liar. I think sorry, Howard.
Well, Riley, what about that? This guy thinks you're making this up. That's not fair, is it?
Well, otherwise, fortunately, there'll be no shortage of people who will take notice and start to reading this information. Do you understand? We make the promise that if you get my book, and if for any reason it doesn't make sense to you, if you're a scientist or layman, we will refund your money when you send the book back.
And not only that, Riley has also documented that he has 6 alien children aboard the mothership. He's had sex with these Behuvians. And he documents all of this. How could he be making it up?
Yeah, otherwise, these aliens have been crossbreeding with humanity since biblical times.
Riley, if I told you that I'm in touch with a talking bagel, and that the bagel told me that in the year 2004 there'll be Armageddon, would you think I was nuts?
Howard, I would read your information as a whole body. If you could convince me through the years, coming up to that and adding up on the bagel, if the bagel worked out, then I would consider that.
My problem is the talking bagel, and it's a cinnamon raisin bagel, only talks to me. And every time I say to the bagel, talk to somebody, it won't. Just like Mr. Ed with Wilbur. Remember when Mr. Ed said, Wilbur?
Yeah, well, your bagel has not zoomed over. A NASA scientist's house, my publisher's house, showed up on schedule on May 5th last year when I told him that it would.
Well, I'll tell you what. My bagel warned me about Enron. I got out.
Yeah, well, good. Good for you.
That's right, yeah.
Good for you. You and the president got out.
When I was 9 years old, I've had similar experiences to you. I had a psychic bowling ball. And it said to me that World War III would start sometime after Passover in 2009. So I don't think it's that crazy that you've been in touch with Behuvians. By the way, on the phone is a Behuvian right now.
A Behuvian.
Yes, sir. Behuvian, sorry.
I am a Behuvian.
Yes. Is any of Riley's story true?
He is a dumb nigger.
Oh, gee.
What did he say?
He's a dumb nigger?
Oh, my God.
Riley.
This guy from Behavia, Kentucky?
Riley. I have a question for Audrey Lang.
What is the question?
Would you like to come to Mars and bang one of our prostitutes?
You see, it's this type of stupidity that's got 2/3 of the world up in arms against these idiots in this country.
Stupid.
Well, this is the first proof that there's a Biavian, because one has called in on the phone, which I do now appreciate your story.
Artie, we will charge you $500 Biavian.
Artie?
Artie.
Let me ask you something, Biavian. Did you predict the Patriots would win against the Rams?
I did predict that.
You did.
I also predicted that Artie Lang would have to pay $500. I also want to say that Sal the stockbroker is a genius.
Is that right?
Yeah, now I know you're a fake.
I
love it.
All right, Sal. Oh, Sal's so funny.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Happen to help people to check out the information at the Coming of 10, thecomingof10.com, Howard.
You know what? I thought prison had cured him because he didn't really talk like this while he was locked up.
Jim, you're on the air. You're on with the scholar known as Riley Martling. Riley Martling, who is a man who claims since the young age of, I don't know, about 9 or so. 7, he was captured by Biavians.
Now, do these Biavians age?
Yes. Yes, they do.
That's such a ludicrous idea. Anybody can go to Radio Shack and get that little voice changer that he's using.
What?
I see. So you feel that was a fake call?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, you're a very bright guy.
I work at Red Wing in Wayne. I sell shoes, and I'm close with a guy at Radio Shack. He works 2 doors down from me.
And he has one of these machines that can make him sound like a Biavian.
And it's not an alien, you're saying?
Well, you've been busted, Riley. That guy who called in was a fake.
Dude, what are you wasting your time selling shoes for?
You should be running the country.
Yeah, go to NASA or something.
I'm only 20.
Get lost.
You want to join our think tank?
Yeah.
Get out of here, you wacko. Can you imagine? Margot, you're on with Riley Martin, thecomingof10.com.
Hello, Margot.
Oh, Margot hung up on you, Riley.
Wow. So does Riley still have followers?
Not after this interview.
Neither do I.
Let's go to Dave. Dave, you're on the air with Riley Martin, thecomingof10.com, where you can purchase his book and also win a shot at getting on a Biavian ship.
Why would you bother?
Hey, Howard.
Yes.
I just had a question for you, man.
Absolutely.
You believe in aliens yourself? Or beings from other worlds and
absolutely
stuff?
Not. There are absolutely no other beings in space.
How do you know, though? How do you know?
I'll tell you how I know. If
how do you know? Come on.
If they existed, we would have seen them already.
You know how big the universe is, though?
Sorry?
What?
You know how big the universe is, though?
I do know how big the universe is. It's infinitely big.
Exactly.
And by the way, the concept of infinity is even wrong.
What?
The universe ends at a point.
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
Have you seen the
Have you ever seen anything that doesn't end? It ends, and that's the end.
The Howard Stern show hopefully will never end, but...
Well, that's right. But it will at one day.
Secretly,
unfortunately,
he is in league with Riley. I hate to tell you.
No, but no.
Howard.
Yeah.
By generating the right type of electromagnetic power and vibrating at a certain level, you can enter hyperspace tunnels and squeeze time. This has been done.
I don't believe that. I mean,
this
Riley...
has been done. Otherwise, we did it fractionally during the Philadelphia experiment.
I see.
If there were other beings... And by the way, Riley, I'm aware of that. What you just said, but
doesn't even understand it.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, if there were other beings as advanced as Riley says, as the Biavians or anybody, they would show themselves to us. They wouldn't hide.
Howard, they have not been hiding. I mean, otherwise they've got millions of feet of footage. Everybody in Mexico City has seen them. Brazil,
Why don't they meet with the president?
The great V-wing ship showed up that's drawn in my book, showed up over Phoenix several years ago, and 1,000 people saw it and filmed it. So I mean, what do you want?
Riley,
by the way,
why are they meeting with you? They should be meeting with the president.
Well, Riley's the guy.
They consider that we have no planetary leader on this planet, nor do they trust
Riley. Peter, you're on the air.
Nor do they trust
Howard.
Yes.
What's going on? Hey, Riley, why hasn't the government shut you down if you're telling the truth?
Oh, well, my goodness.
They tried.
They would have to shut down astronauts.
Right. They tried to put him in jail.
Retired presidents, military figures, you name it.
They tried to lock him in jail a year ago on a trumped-up coke charge.
He's a political prisoner.
He's a political prisoner. Don't you think they've tried to silence this man?
He's like Nelson Mandela.
But wait a minute.
He's the Nelson Mandela of aliens.
How do we know that the Bejuvians, or whatever they're called, aren't going to just put us in cages like little...
and eat us.
Lab animals?
How do you know Trump's not going to charge you $500?
How do we know? How do we know you're not going to put us on the mothership and they're going to use us as food?
If they wanted to take you over, you could take one used saucer and shut this planet down.
Hey, Riley, by the way, there's a guy on the phone who says he was also on the ship.
All right.
Oh, I see he's gone.
Oh.
You guys, you guys should at least admonish people to check this information out.
I'm going to admonish people right now.
You understand?
You want me to admonish people? You people better check this out.
Yeah, right on.
I'm admonishing you.
Go to thecomingoftan.com.
All right, Riley, thank you for the call, and we'll check in with you again.
Beautiful. Take care, Howard. Love you, man.
Love you, man.
Beautiful.
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 That would be beautiful if you could check in with me again.
I do love Riley.
You got to love that guy.
But I don't want to live with him on a mothership.
The guy's well-spoken. He's got a rap. Just crazy.
You should admonish people, Howard.
Oh, you say.
Listen, looky here. You should admonish people to look at thecomingoftan.com. Now, looky here. You know that you can compress time by going through the wormhole and checking out the compression of time.
At a certain electromagnetic frequency.
The wormhole.
I wonder if all Biavians are black guys from the 70s who would still think they're Jimi Hendrix.
Here's our president, Huggy Bear.
Look here.
And Lincoln Hayes.
Yeah, look here. You know, you people can make all the jokes you want. But I'll tell you this. All right. Now, look. When I spoke to these aliens, they predicted earthquakes in California, and it all came true. Now, they also predicted that most of Staten Island will become a Behovian strip club.
And that is true.
Looky here. You people best buy your tickets from my website now for the Behovian mothership.
Now, I would love to see these tickets. Did Riley draw them?
They are crude drawings, if you will.
Oh, dear.
She's got some rap.
But some people are buying it, I guess.
Artie's buying it for $500. Robin, you're on the air.
Yes. Hi, Howard. Hi, Robin.
Hi.
Hi, Artie.
Hi.
That's mainly who I called for. Artie's my soulmate. You know how I know?
Because you want $500?
He's free with the cake?
No, I had an unidentified flying burrito come to me last night, and it spoke to me and told me...
Adam, you're on the air.
Hey, what's the party?
What's up?
Hey, I just want to congratulate Artie because this weekend I banged a hooker too.
Get out of here.
My first one.
Wow.
I turned 21 this weekend and I banged my first hooker.
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the smartest things I've ever done.
Why?
Why? Because well, it's not like I can't get laid. I get laid every once in a while, but you just don't have to deal with it in the morning or before.
Well, I turned 34 this past October, and I just banged my 900th hooker.
All right.
What'd you pay for your hooker?
It was $160.
Yeah, that seems a little more in line.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
but Artie had a
sure she got the money up front. She definitely got the money up front.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't realize you had a 6.
Right, I had a 6, a high 6.
There you go.
All right, I got to take a break. We'll come back and do the news for you.